morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Did some legs yesterday, so we're going to switch to some upper body today. We're also going to get some cardio. We got the run and gun. It's actually been a little bit since we ran this workout. But it is always a good workout. It's how this workout works. You got 9 movements up on the board here. And then, yes, the big scary numbers out to the side are your reps, but you don't have to do them all by yourself. Okay? You're going to split them among you and your partner. So, say me and Travis are partners here. And you guys can go in any order. Let's just say we're starting on hammer curls. So he's going to start knocking those out. I'm going to take off on a hill. So I'm going out this first garage door down to the end of the driveway, coming back up and through the second garage door. He's not stopping until I get back. Once I get back, I ask him the question, what'd you get to? He got to 50. So now I start on 51, 52, 53 while he takes off on a hill. Once he gets back, he asks the same question. I got to 90. So now he's picking back up at 91. And we're just going to keep on cycling through and rotating on those hills until we collectively get to 300. Okay, does that make sense with everybody? Fusion? Awesome. Say for instance that we switch when we're sitting at like 280, 290. Okay, obviously he's going to finish those hammer curls. Instead of standing there and waiting for me to get back, he's going to go ahead and pick the next movement. That way, his body's constantly moving. So when I get back, he says, I knocked out the hammer curls and I did 10 skull crushers. Okay, that way we're just not sitting there waiting because we want your bodies constantly moving. All right, starting with the first one here, working our way around. Hammer curls is our first one. Faster paced movement, fast paced workout. But we still got to keep that good form, okay? Covering the tops of our shoulders. Make sure we're not swinging those arms, we're not breaking the plane of our hips there. You got 300 of those. Next, you've got 150 tricep dips. Finding a spot on the boxes here, keeping that body nice and close to the box. That way we don't get too far away and start hurting those shoulders a little bit. But we're gonna drop down nice and deep, then locking out the elbows at the top. 150 barbell curls. You got your barbell here, coming up to underneath the chin and extending all the way down, okay? Make sure we're getting that full range of motion here. Let's not shove those elbows backwards where we're cutting it off halfway and then coming back up. Make sure we're not using any of that upper body either to kind of fling that weight up there. Next one, 100 strict alternating curls. Okay, this one's quite a bit slower, so no need to get in a hurry because the reps are quite a bit lower. We're coming up, twisting that palm toward our face, squeezing up at the top here. Make sure you're nice, slow, and controlled here. 125 skull crushers. If you want to use a barbell or you want to use some dumbbells, it is up to you. If you're using the dumbbells, we're hinging at the elbows for both weights here. But if you have the dumbbells, they're going right next to your ears, kind of to the tops of the shoulders. And then you're going to block out the elbows at the top. If you're using the barbell, you're going to go down to the top of the hairline. And then again, lock it out at the top there. 150 overhead extension. Single dumbbell here. We're going to keep the elbows in nice and tight to the head here. We're going to drop it down deep, get a good stretch in that tricep, scratching that back. And then again, we're going to lock out the elbows at the top, squeezing while we're up there. 80 seated wide curls. Okay, you're going to take a seat on the incline benches here. And we're going to go out nice and wide. And then we're coming up again to the tops of our shoulders as close as we can and back on down. Okay, make sure we're still getting that full range of motion here. We're not cutting it off early, stopping halfway, and then just coming straight back up. Tricep band extension up here with all the bands. Just find the appropriate band. The bigger the band, the more difficult it's going to be. Also, if you have one of the smaller bands, you can always choke up on it, and it will make it more difficult. Again, we're going to keep the elbows in nice and tight. We're going to press straight down, lock out the elbows at the bottom. Nice, slow, and controlled on the way back up. Okay, as always, we control the band. We don't let the band control us. Just like that. Last one we got is 125 kettlebell curls. Getting our elbows inside of our bodies as close together as we can. We're dropping it down and then coming up underneath the chin once again. Any questions? Anybody still in partner? No,